Welcome in everybody to MetLife as the Jets, after their big Week 18 win against the Bills, get to host a playoff game, and they will do so against the number 6-seeded Baltimore Ravens. Both teams at 12-5, and they face off, Baltimore winning the first of their matchups during the regular season. Jets hoping for a little revenge here in this one, as both teams look to advance their playoff futures. For the Jets side of things, obviously their win will very much will not be able to play the Pittsburgh Steelers. They would be facing the winner of the highest seeds of the other people remaining, either the 2 seed, potentially 4 seed. For Baltimore, very likely will be getting a rematch with the Pittsburgh Steelers. They split the season series with them. Obviously, that Week 18 game, Steelers were resting starters, so a little revenge on these starters, but that's a loss. Levante David having an excellent season here in Baltimore, a free agent addition for them. He brings down Breece Hall for a loss, and a 2nd and 14 coming up for the Jets. They go RPO, get it out to Cooper Kupp, and they get the yardage back, but we're still faced with a 3rd and long here. Jets empty it out. I'm going to put it on May's shoulders here. Metabike, a Defensive Player of the Year candidate, gets doubled over the middle. Wide open catch and run. That's Cooper Kupp down to the 20 or 30-yard line. I don't think it was London the first time. It's like, wait, I have my numbers wrong. Cooper Kupp makes the big catch, gets him down inside the 30. It was London who made the second down grab. Anyway, first play in Ravens territory, and that's a good run from Hall. Great work up front. Gets 7 yards, pancake blocked by the center in the one-on-one matchup. A great rep to see.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
And Stormy Girl is excited. Breece on the ground. Nice cut. And he gets outside, but he can't quite run into the end zone. But a good 15-yard run for Hall there gets him down to the 4-yard line. And this Jets offense is rolling. So a 1st and goal at the 4. Ravens reeling here. They got to get some penetration and get some pressure against this offense. They go back to the ground. May's going to keep it. He's going to get the corner, and touchdown Jets. And just like that, from a 3rd and long all the way to a walk-in touchdown, the Jets strike first in this one. So, Jets making the extra point here to try to make it a 7-point game. And then we'll see how Baltimore responds. You guys may see me jumping in and out here. So I'm also still eating dinner. But I was just about done. So I was pretty close. Again, acorn. Couldn't finish my dinner. So you see the stats from Lamar in the season. A significant rushing production left out of that. But still not quite the season he was hoping to have. Maybe he can have the postseason that maybe he'd be hoping for. And that's a completion. Marvin Harrison Jr., he tries to cut back but steps out of bounds. Still a nice 20-yard completion on 1st down and a new set of downs for the Ravens. Looking like a track meet early. Can the Ravens keep it up? Incomplete. Ladd McConkey down to the 45-yard line. 2 plays and they are into Jets territory. And they go on the ground. HN, and there is a penalty. Going to see a hold here against the Ravens. Will knock them back. We're going to call it walking the back, which is better, but still probably not that much different in this case. And, a great contested catch by Harrison. He reels it in with a leap and grab, and he sets up with a 2nd and 4. And they go read option. Lamar keeps it, and another penalty, but this one a tackle for loss as well. Jets all over every option of the play here. The Ravens could not get out of their own way. So they elect for the 2nd and 14 here. Kind of toss up either way on that one, but they go for it here, and they get a great stop Derek Brown, another tackle, this time forced them to a 3rd and long. An uninspired play call for the Baltimore Ravens. Their run game has not looked sharp. And he's going for it all. No, he does not have the step. And they don't call the pass interference. That very well could have been, but great coverage from DJ Reed sitting over the top of Harrison, an overthrow from Lamar, and the Ravens have to punt. So a beautiful start for the New York Jets as they are able to get the stop and get the ball back.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
And May gets a completion on the stop route. That's Cooper Kupp again, and they're off and running.
18. That's good for a Jets first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
All right, so 2 plays later, again, sorry. Drake London gets him a first down here on the short pass. Matabike makes a nice play, but ran away from him. Again, one-on-one's risky with that guy. And May goes for the delayed run, and he's got a good one out past the 45-yard line, but that's Drake London going down with an injury, trying to block for his quarterback. We'll see if this ends up being a long-term one. Nope, we'll be all right. And on the ground, Brees cuts it outside, and he's got a nice one, another 5-6 yard gain there for Brees Hall. Jets offense clicking on all cylinders here today, getting the run game going. Pass game's looking good. Even getting Drake May involved on the ground with a rushing touchdown on that 10-yarder. And incomplete. A great hit there by the defensive back for the Ravens. I'm not sure which one it was over there, but 3rd and 4. Quick passes there, and it's not enough for the first down as the Ravens get to stop Sean Wade in on the tackle, and they are at the 34-yard line. Will they take the kick or go for it? They will go for it. I love the aggressiveness here early in this one. They are playing to win, and they look like we're sending the house for the Ravens. They don't actually. Little underneath cover 0, but a Cooper Kupp inside route gets them the first down. Little bit of a pick play there, but I mean, they don't even call defense passing interference correctly. There ain't no way they're calling it a pick play. And a lob high and reeled in. That's Drake London back from his injury, even on the same drive, and he gets into a 2nd and inches. And Brees on the ground, and not a lot, but it's still a first down. 1st and goal at the 7. Ravens defense has got to find it within themselves to get this stop here. Got to watch these, inside routes from Diggs and London, or Diggs and London, Kupp and London. Well, this time it was Adonai Mitchell, but they were on it. 2nd and goal from the 7. And they go on the ground, and nowhere for Brees Hall to go. An injury timeout, is that David? I couldn't read it upside down. I was kind of trying to crack my head. Greenlaw. Dre Greenlaw, that's the name. I figured it out. My brain I was seeking through it. I was like, I know who that is. Dre Greenlaw goes down with an injury. 3rd and goal from the 8. May, end zone, and touchdown Jets. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns for the Jets. Adonai Mitchell, and they are off to a fast start. Baltimore is gonna have to find an answer here. So it's all Jets first quarter, but the game's not quite over yet. It's time for MVP Lamar to step up and show us what he's made of. And Lamar, an incomplete. Great penetration. Derek Brown having an excellent game. Probably only one actual tackle on the stat sheet, but he has busted up a lot of plays that ended up being accepted penalties. And they go out wide. And nice catch and run. Oh, man, but what a hit. 3rd and 5. And complete short. Achane holds on to it for long enough, and that's going to end our first quarter. We have a 1st and 10 Ravens as they look to even things up. So, end of our first quarter, all Jets all the way. They got the stop at midfield, 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Couldn't ask for a better start from them as a team. Baltimore has just got to find the answer and try to keep this thing close. They do get the ball at half, so that's what we're setting up for. An incomplete high. H&N had a lot of room to run, but pressure all in his face. And H&N, great run. He gets him out to the 46. Love to see it from him. Explodes through the hole and gets him a new set of downs. And on the ground, H&N runs right into the Quincy Williams tackle, but still 3 yards. And 2nd and 9 coming up. And they go counter. H-Hand and a good cut, but just couldn't quite fit through a 3rd and 7 to put the ball in Lamar's hands. Blitz going crazy here. And Andrews can't reel it in. He does lay it up over the top, but a great hit. And we'll see what Baltimore likes to do. Probably will kick it. So, disappointment again. Right here in the middle area of the field. Just not able to execute and keep these drives going for long enough. Still a 2-score game. They're going to have to get that stop on defense. I mean, they're always going to have to get it, but now they really need it, and probably really need it right now. All right, starting an empty here for the Jets. They send the blitz, but it's picked up, and Cup's just going to get a nice catch and run. That's 8 yards. Almost 100 yards already for him on the day. Not had a good answer here for the combination of London and Cup. Not a lot of good options around the league to try to answer for that, but the game plan hasn't been quite all the way there. But a big stop there in the hole. 3rd and 1 coming up. And they're going heavy. They're going QB sneak. Can the Ravens get this stop? And they cannot. So, 1st down Jets. Out to the 34. And we'll see if they can continue this drive. Empty once again. Looking like a little max protect empty, though. So, let me get those brackets set up. And Adonai Mitchell. That's the thing with this team. I mean, you hope you can stop the top 2, but if Adonai's going to get open, he's going to make these catches contested. That's good coverage from Humphrey. There's not much you can do for this team in Mays Dealin. So we'll see if they can mess some timing up as Dalton Schultz on the backside. Another one of those rub plays gets him to the 40-yard line. And 5 minutes to play, the Jets are threatening to open up an even bigger lead. And on the ground, Breece Hall, big hole, and he's going to get to the 22-yard line. They're beating them in every way possible right now. Running the ball, throwing the ball. It's not looking great for this Ravens defense. Something's got to give here as Breece is running free again, and he's going to get an 11-yard run. Up to 62 yards here in your first half, and they may lean on him here. 11 yards to go to the end zone. They do go back to him, and a good cut, but a Raven waiting for him. Injury timeout here as it looks like it's Breece. Yep, Brees Hall goes down after the run. He's going to be all right, but we'll see someone else end the drive. Looks like it's going to be May himself ending the drive. And complete. Cooper Kupp, touchdown, Jets. They have now opened up a 3-score lead. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough to see, especially with Kupp cooking like this. But Cooper Kupp still terrorizing the AFC North, it seems. But not over yet. So, 70 yards to go, 3:43. Try to go into half with some momentum. Like I said, you get the ball back. This is 2-for-1 opportunity, 2 touchdowns, and the game is right here. But they got to do it. As Achane turns the corner, makes a man miss. It's a foot race that he will win. Achane, a 70-yard touchdown, a improbable run for him as he just dominated this Jet secondary. The speed absolutely destroying their angles, and now the Ravens have pulled it close with a home run hitting touchdown. It's the thing I was saying. They needed some sort of big play from them, and they got it, and then some. Achane, what a run. What a dude. And now we'll see if the defense can respond. So, 11-point game. Can the Jets get the stop here? So we're going under center here. The Jets, for their part, can still try to open it back up to 3 scores before half. So we'll see if they can do just that. Short completion to Noah Fant. Not much there after the catch as David was rearing down on him. 2nd and 8. Wait, what's in the bottom of the screen? Doesn't end up coming through. And, oh, man, Marlon Humphrey could have picked that one off. He didn't quite go for the ball enough. It was a tough angle. A 3rd and 8 coming up. Press man, top of your screen against the 2 studs. And London looks open, but can't get it to him. And complete short, and that is Adonai Mitchell again. Another injury for the Ravens. They have taken some shots. This one, I think, is Carl Loftus. So, going to miss him for the rest of the drive here. 2:54 left. Good series, but unfortunately, if you go to the 3rd down, don't really matter how your series went. And Brees Hall going to get him 7. Another injury timeout. Brees again, struggling. He just first came back from injury, and he's trying to put the team on his back here. But clearly, he is taking the physical ailments of that. They go toss, and James Conner's going to get him the first. Steelers legend James Conner still beating the Ravens. So, 1st and 10 at the 46. 2:20 to play here. And setting up. He's got time. He runs out of it, but gets it to Conner, who's going to get him he's going to take a shot. He's going to get him 5, and that's going to be the 2-minute warning. So, Ravens here, do or die time, back against the wall. Get this field goal here. Give your offense a chance to answer before the half. So far, they haven't actually gotten a single stop today. So, they've had a good chance. But as Brees is back, and Brees is going to get them 4 of them. We got a 3rd and 1 coming up. They went QB sneak last time on a 3rd and 1 and got it. Will they go back to the well here? They will not. Fant in motion here. And shovels it to Schultz, and he's got the first. Great read on the RPO. Tough to stop something like that when it's hitting so quick. And the Jets got a first down. 1 minute, 10 seconds left here about by the snap. And out wide, and Kupp's going to break the tackle, and he's not quite going to get out of bounds, which is actually better for them. He crosses over 100 yards with that 9-yard catch, and a 2nd-and-1 with 40 seconds left. All their timeouts still as they leisurely send Fant in motion, looking like run. They do go run. Connor cuts upfield, and a holding penalty. So London's going to get blocked in the back. So not as bad. Only a 5-yard penalty. Also an injury timeout for the Jets, though not a real timeout. They will still have all 3 of them. So 2nd-and-6. May to throw. They set up the screen. It gets to Brees. He's got a convoy in front, and he's going to make a man miss. A race to the end zone, and he's going to go down to the 2-yard line. Timeout, Jets. They get a break, but they just can't capitalize. These Ravens just haven't quite found the advantage yet. From here, the Jets will probably have all 4 downs to figure it out. Looks like they're going run here first, but could not surprise me with the pass, though. On the ground, and Connor, he's flowing forward. He's down at the 1. So close.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
So now out of the gun. Tight bunch. It's tough to cover. You got to watch towards the sideline, front corner of the end zone. And wide open, Dalton Schultz. Can't get through the trash. Easy touchdown, Jets. And they've opened back up a 17, soon to be 18-point lead. Ravens, not a ton of time to make something happen. But in theory, they could. All right, so 16 seconds. They probably are actually handing it off based off formation here. So they're finally waving the white towel and getting into the half. Achane on the sideline. He's got blockers in front, and he is going to get 10 yards. Timeout called. I mean, you need quick 2 plays and an end zone shot, or 1 quick play and 1 end zone shot. We'll see what they get. And that's I guess a quick play. And it takes 5 seconds to get tackled. So, yeah, 1 last play. Take it at the end zone here. Hope for the best. I think Lamar could probably make this throw, 60-yarder in Madden. So, and he launches it away. Will the Ravens come down with it? And intercepted at the 1-yard line. The Jets do get the pick at the end. Jabril Peppers, I believe, is the one to come down with it. A 28-10 half. And we will see how the Ravens decide to come out of it. And they start with an H-N run, and he is going to get him 6. 100 yards on the day for him. But it hasn't been enough yet. And Lamar on the ground. He's got the edge. He breaks the tackle, but gets tackled at the 41-yard line. A timeout for an injury to the Jets' Tariq Woolen. Holding his wrist, but he might just go on the sideline. Holding his head. Yeah, he'll be fine. And Ladd could not reel it in. Great coverage there. I think DJ Reed flips sides on that one, and he, again, does a great job on a deep shot. 2nd and 10 Ravens. And he swings it out. Andrews, a nice catch and run as he's going to get out to the 38-yard line. Good play design, a good read from Lamar, and a 1st down Ravens. Lamar play action. And he's got his man, Mark Andrews, down to the 12-yard line. A little awkward on the sideline, but he does get him down to the red zone for the first time today. And nice catch and run, McConkey. He breaks the first tackle, but doesn't really get any yards for contact. 2nd and 5. And Lamar tries to keep it himself. Would have been better off handing it off. 3rd and 4. It's 4 downs for me all the way. Blitz going crazy again here. Lamar's going to run for it, and he's got it. The Ravens, with their second rushing touchdown, have cut it to 2 scores. I believe you should go for 2 to make it 10. They don't. Disappointing. 11-point game. All right, the Jets. And they're right back on track. I mean, what can I say? The Jets have just been marching. And May open over the middle again, and Cooper Kupp off and running. 62 yards to the house, and the Jets trying to put curtains on this game early here. And they may very well succeed at that, because I'm not sure, even with the rest of the halves, the Ravens got another 18 points in them. And a nice return set up. He gets a block, but not quite enough of one. Out to the 42. And Achane on the ground, and he's going to get him 11 yards, we'll call it. And out wide, Andrews, nice little catch and run, gets him 6 on 1st down. And incomplete. Great job there. I'm not sure who number 31 is for this defense. I'd have to redo my my books here on them. But either way, still a nice play. And that's still a 1st down, though. Up to the 30. Great job by the Ravens. And Achane on the ground, and he breaks the tackle, but he does get ran down pretty quick. An injury timeout, maybe to him. Achane gonna go down. They really needed him to cook for them the rest of the way. He's gonna come back, but gonna be helpful probably the rest of the way. And incomplete high. 3rd and 6 coming up, a dangerous miss. As we talked about last time they were down here, it's got to be 4 down territory here. You got to keep it close. And it's a nice catch and run. Don't need 4 downs. They score in 3, as that's a beautiful catch and run by Tim Patrick, and the Ravens are back to within 2 scores. They don't go for 2 again, though. And out wide, Cup gets him 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5. At the 30-yard line.
As Matabike makes his presence felt along with Justin Reed. A 3rd and 6 coming up. Can they finally get off the field?
Now third down and 6.
As May complete and Nye Mitchell gets on the first down. An injury timeout again. This one, Brees Hall down once more. Just cannot fight off. Seems like cramps, not up to game speed. But they're going to have to go without him here. Connor back in. And Connor on the ground. Great cut. And breaks the tackle. Gets him a 15-yard run. So pretty nice to have a guy like this who can get you some nice runs even still.
That's another Jets first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard
And back on the ground, Connor. And another nice run. This one about 5 yards. Out to the 40.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
And May with the run. He gets it out to the 30. Breaks the tackle. And he is going to get to the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Jets first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So the Jets, 1st and 10 again. They go to the ground, and Connor just keeps them chugging. 5 yards.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
And out wide, Brees is back, and he's going to lose yards.
Brees Hall, the ball carrier. Brought down back at the 24-yard
So
line.
3rd and 9. Brees is back out. Must have gotten hurt again. I didn't see it. Stop putting him in game. Poor guy. And May's got time. And when you get time against these weapons, somebody's going to be running wide open. Cooper Kupp, 200 yards.
It's a gain of 18. And the Jets first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They go play action. May dumps it off to the fullback. Gets him 3 yards. 2nd and goal.
Complete to Luke Schoonmaker.
Well, I mean, you can't cover him, so we'll just leave him uncovered here. What do you say? End of the 3rd quarter. 35-24 Jets. Jets threatening to make it another 3-score game. The Ravens haven't gotten a stop all game. They have not ended a single drive of the Jets in any capacity. And they do really need a field goal here. Like, they need to hold them to a field goal here. That's all right. 3rd and goal at the 1. They very likely will go for this here if they don't get it. But maybe they won't and give you a little gift. Outside, Connor. He is not going to get it. 4th and goal at the 1. What will the Jets do? First time faced the real decision since that first quarter of 4th and 1 that they went for and got, setting the tone for the rest of the game. And they will do it again, hoping for their second 4th down conversion to put it back to a 3-score game. And Connor's not going to get it. The Ravens hold and get our very first stop of the day for them. They had only 1 more yard to give, but they didn't let them get it. What a play. Great job rallying to the football by the Baltimore Ravens. And now they only have to go 99 more. The rookie, Donovan Ezraku, builds a wall and doesn't let them through. Still no A-chain here. This could have been a power back situation, though. They go power outside. They got the sideline. A big hole for him. And he doesn't quite have the A-chain package there, but still a 20-yard run gets him out of the end zone.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
And on the ground, and great job by the Jets. Blitz in there. 2 yards for A-chain.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. 2 yards.
8 to play.
It's second.
Complete Tim Patrick. Breaks the tackle and gets him a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Baltimore first down.
And nothing there for Andrews.
Jackson's pass. Complete to Mark Andrews. He's
And they go on the ground, and that's not the way you want to go. And there's a penalty. Will they take it, though? I say don't take it. 3rd and 11. But they're still going to get it. 2nd and 20 will be the call, and they are going to take it. So push them back. Make them earn the yards again. And complete short. And basically a wash, though it is a few yards further back. So a 3rd and 13. Got to get it past the sticks here. And they don't. Tim Patrick, all right, got to go for it here. Can't punt it away now. 4th and 7. They are going for it, so they recognize the situation. 5:55 to play. Going for it all. He does not have the step. Tariq Woolen, great coverage over the top. Another shot play that didn't pay off, and the Jets get the ball back at the 34-yard line, threatening to score. All right. 2nd and 3. Ravens, I mean, they don't got margin for error. They're going to need to recover an onside, but they also can't allow a touchdown. As that's caught, not a first down, though. Great tackle. 3rd and inches. QB sneak on the way. And he gets it. 1st and goal, or 1st and 10, sorry, not goal. Not even close. 4:20 to play. The time for the Ravens ticking down. Swings it out and can't get him down. And touchdown Jets. So in a game full of daggers, in ways that I did expect to actually work, Cooper Kupp going to deliver one last dagger. Like 250 yards for him on the day. I mean, a ridiculous day, especially for a guy who is actually completely washed. And nice broken tackle there. And there is our first sack of the day, Demario Davis. 3rd and 11 coming up. I don't think there's been a single sack before then. And that's a pass interference. But they didn't call it. 4th and 11. And incomplete. So 3rd and 8. This play will get us the 2-minute. We'll see if they go for the first or if they just run it out.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8. A gain of 17 yards. And the Jets the 6-yard line. James Conner, the ball carrier, stopped short of the goal line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal.
And into the end zone they go. Could have kneeled it out, I think. I mean, the game would have given it to him, but it's okay.
Jets. Evan McPherson for the extra point. The kick is good. Makes the score Jets 49, Ravens 24. Deontay Hardy on the return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line. Miles Sanders, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. Miles Sanders. A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. The handoff to Miles Sanders. Out of bounds at the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. Miles Sanders. It's a gain of 11. And a Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line. Jackson's pass complete to Miles Sanders. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Jets' 30-yard line. Jackson's pass
All right, 3rd and 2.
brings up 3rd down and 2.
They get tackled inbounds. See if they get to the ball in time. They cannot. All right. Well, yeah, it was a tough game. That was tough for the Ravens. Tough end of the season. Of course, the year where they were right in that hunt for the number 1 seed till the end, fell off just a touch, and they just couldn't regain the momentum. Drake May, I mean, what can you say? He had 3 incompletions, 5 touchdowns. Yeah, Brees, really good day. HN obviously had the big gain, tried to make it happen for him. It wasn't enough in the end. Um, Cooper got 229, 3 touchdowns. Okay, sure. Technically no sacks allowed, though there was 1 sack in the game by Demario Davis. Preppers got that pick at the end of the half, which, I mean, whatever. That was a Hail Mary, but, it's alright. But yeah, that'll do it. It was one of the games of all time. And the Jets are moving on. We'll see who they play. Very likely, though. Man, never mind. We don't know who they play at all. Could be anybody. So, alright, we'll keep rolling.